Hey, it's Ron back here on Ron Brown's YouTube channel. I'm here making a video a lot of people have asked for today. I have the new DJI Air 3S here. Yeah, it looks just like the Air 3, but this is the S model. And this is a good old reliable the Air 2S from 2021. Now, why people want to make a little comparison video is we know feature-wise, non-camera features anyways, this drone is much superior as far as battery life and things like that, all sorts of features or whatever, but this one has the 1-inch 20 megapixel sensor, and this has a 1-inch 12 megapixel sensor. So is this really better for photos and video than this is? We're going to do a side-by-side test of video and photos or whatever, and we'll see which one looks best to you. Now for this setup today, you were going to try to keep things on auto as much as possible. Not going to use any filters or anything like this. Today's it's about it's almost 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and we're on the back to regular time now. So it gets dark here about 5 o'clock. So we're a little over 2 hours away from like darkness here. So that gives you an idea of the light. It is a a sunny day. There's not there's almost no clouds around as I could see or whatever, so keep that. It may be a lot of exposure here today, so I'm not even going to mess with the exposure settings. We're going to see how they do on auto exposure. So, okay, with no further ado, well, one more further ado here. I know I said I'd even put the Air 3 into the testing, but there's too much to manage 3 drones at one time if you only got one person. So I'll come back with another test, another video, and then we'll test the Air 3. We've already tested the Air 3 against the Air 2S. I'll link that video down. Say last year I got the Air 3. I did that test. So they've already been tested, side by side here. So I guess I'll come back and test the Air 3S versus the Air 3 because that test hasn't been done yet. Now I'm going to go back to my no further ado. Let's get these birds up in the air. Again, I'm going to try to fly similar routes and take similar photos, with each drone to keep it as fair as we can. I guess, we'll put this on 4K 30 because we don't need to. We're not doing anything where we need any high 60 frames rate today. So we're going to put it on 4K 30. Now this is more capable, I think, in higher frame rates. It could do like a 120 or whatever, but we're not worried about frame rates today. We're going to just keep it kind of standard. And this guy could shoot 5.4K or whatever. So I guess we'll put it in its highest settings since we're only going to use 30 frames per second. So, and I guess when we do photos, we'll keep this on the 12, of course this says 20, and we'll try this at the 12 and the 50 megapixel photos, just to give you a reference point there too. So, okay, let's, again, I've already said it once, but we'll say it again. Let's get these birds in the air. Okay, the Air 2S will be flown with the DJI RC Pro controller. Bet you folks forgot that this could fly with the DJI RC Pro, whatever, but we'll be flying with the Pro today. And we'll let the Air 2S go, here first, age before beauty, they used to say. So, yeah, and no log or D-log settings to everything shot in, regular DJI color profile. So here we go. We're going to shoot on the latest firmware and app updates as of November 9th here. So I'll try to remember to put them down below in the show notes. But anyhow, I'm on the latest firmware on both, unless there's a firmware came out, an hour before I started making this video. So yeah. There we go. I'm trying to start a screen recording now too for you. We got 19 satellites. We're in Class G airspace. There's no temporary flight restrictions of any type. There's nobody really around here. It's kind of too cool of a day. Won't be many people at the beach except for a couple beachcombers and dog walkers, and I'll make sure I avoid them. So we're on auto. See, we're on auto settings here. We're on 4K 30, and we're going to hit that automatic takeoff on the left side of the screen. You see the little box with the dot in the middle of it? That's the new tracking features that have been added here too. So maybe we can try those out too. All right, here we go. So you can probably hear the drone hovering real well. Obstacle avoidance, everything seems to be working here. We're going to start recording on the drone. There we go, straight up. All right, we're going to get up here to, you know, about 90, 100 feet. Come down maybe just a little bit here, keep it under 100. Okay, we're already recording video here, so we're going to fly out to the old fishing pier here. Let me get our, you roll thirds going there. See the curve of the ocean there, the curve of the land where the ocean is? See, it's not exactly straight out there. So let's go out here. I don't see anybody around right now. So we'll try to do the same shot with the Air 3S when its turn comes up. So we're going to just do some real basic shots here to give you an idea. Alrighty, everything's looking good here. I got like a light winds today, not too bad. Okay, how about that? Let's turn it around here. And let's try this shot here. We're going to kind of look down a little bit here at the pier, you know, more. Then we're going to slide it in. And we're in normal flight mode, not sport, not city mode, just normal. Now it looks like the, you know, blowing out the highlights here, probably a little bit of overexposure here, just that time of day. I could tweak that up here and make it look better, but I'm trying to keep everything fair and square for the test here, so I will not, you know, do anything with that today. All right, let's go over the fishing pier. Nobody down below. It's really not all that cold here, but you know, too cold to be sitting on the beach. All right, let's turn it around now, and we'll show you what the exposure looks like when we're heading towards the sun. The sun has bent the drone's back the whole time. So here you go. Here's how each drone's going to handle, you know, exposure. So you can see it's getting, now because I could, you know, I could adjust that, but I'm trying to keep it on auto here to keep it fair and square. Alrighty. Okay, and then let's do a shot here where we look at the land here straight on and slide, and what's going to fly to the right here. All the houses there, beachfront houses in Margate. There's the expensive real estate. You know, that's shorefront property. All right, I think that gives you a good idea. I don't want to turn this into a epic, you know, half-hour video here, so we're just going to try to get some basic shots here, and we're going to switch over the photos now. Okay, I like that shot down that street there. So let's stop the video here. We're going to switch over the photos. All right, photo, and okay, we're just single photos here, nothing special here. That's a little blown out here, so we're going to switch that over to auto. There you go. Now, it was on Pro before, now it's on auto here. And instead of RAW, we're going to switch to our JPEGs here. And, okay, going to line this up just a little bit here, get that shot down the street there. Okay, there's photo number 1. This is the 20 megapixel. Let's turn it around here. And I got to remember these photos here. Let's try this photo. Kind of a look down at the pier there. A little bit of the ocean, but not too much. Our histogram, you see our histogram, looks pretty good. Let's try this photo here. I gotta try to remember these for the next flight. Okay, you see how it's all blown out there with the sun. We're going to take it anyways just to see how it compares to the other drone. Let's fly over the pier and look back, because of course the picture's going to look a lot better with that light to the back of the drone. See a little skies, there's a little blown out, but okay, let's do it like right about this here. Let's fly around here to the front of the pier and kind of get that shot there. Up a little bit, kind of center the end of the pier there. There we go. How about one more shot where we're looking dead on the pier? kind of mixture of the lighting conditions there. Alrighty. Now you can do stuff like, look, I could tap on the screen here and tap the focus there or whatever if you want to make something a little bit more in focus there. So I'll try to remember to do that on the other drone there too. So yeah, okay, let's fly home and get the other. I think, you know, we've got enough here that, you know, you have sort of a baseline on what's going on here. Again, I don't want to make this an epic long thing here. I got to get back before I forget what I'm, you know, get back quickly before I forget what's going on. We're down here at the, you know, kind of the near the library, the senior center. Okay, here we go again here. Same, we got the Air 3S ready to take off here. 4K 30, auto settings. We got it on video right now. I'm going to do video first. I'm going to do the picture. I'm going to try to replicate the same thing I did with the Air 2S. So here we go. Again, safe conditions here, just like the other drone here. A return to home, heights and all that have been set properly. So here we go. Takeoff, automatic takeoff on the controller. We already got our home point locked in.
Home point updated.
But we know we have a 500-meter height range here. So here we go. You can tell this is much faster just taking it off. I'm going to turn the recording on now. I got up to just about 100 feet before. All right, so it's come down. I think we were just below 100. Like in the high 90s. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try to get my roll thirds going here, just like I did in the other one here. Okay, here we go. Fly out the same angle we did on the other drone to the fishing pier, the old fishing pier. I think I said the old fishing pier before. Now, the obstacle avoidance is a little more sensitive here. It saw sunlight or something like that. You heard it give me a small beep here. It said obstacle avoidance a little more sensitive on this guy. And of course, he has 360 obstacle avoidance, where the other drone only had, you know, like upward, downward. Alrighty, so, okay, let's come down. I think we got a little bit too high here. This drone has a tendency to rise a little bit more here. So we didn't go out quite as far here. So let's go out and start where we did with the other one. Okay, so about here is where we started. So let's come in. Alright, so we did that with the other drone. Okay, and I think we flew down here, or I think we flew down over the water here. Did we fly down over the beach? I think we flew over the water. You know, I just did this a few minutes ago, and it's already hard to remember. So here we go. Go about the same distance we did last time. Okay, then we came back. And of course, I showed you the exposure last time, so it's the same situation here. We're facing towards the sun, so we're facing a lot of exposure. This drone flies a lot faster than the other one did. And it was normal mode, both drones. Alrighty. Hope I got all these shots in the same order here, which I probably didn't, but okay, let's kind of come in a little bit more. I didn't mean to go up. There we go. And then we'll kind of go down the beach here a little bit. Give that sideways shot. I may not be doing these in the same order. There's somebody walking. I'm out over the ocean at this point. Even though you can't see it, I'm over the ocean. I can see it. Alrighty, I know I did do a run down the beach here, so let's stop that shot, bring it in here, and make kind of a run down the beach. So I know we did that shot in the other one. All right, here we go. You check the colors out, things like that. Colors, you know, sharpness, detail, all the whatever the most, you know, everybody looks for something else different in their videos here. So you look for the things you look for in a video, and you let me know what you thought about them. So okay, I think we've replicated a lot of the stuff we did with the other drone here. You know, we've showed you how it handles the exposure coming back here. Okay, let's switch over the photos. I know I got that shot right down that street here, the photos. We're going to start with that one here. I'm going to stop the video, switch over to our photos, go to the photo. Alrighty, get our roll of thirds down here. Now you can see how, you know, each one handles shadows and things like that better, shadows and highlights. I just clicked that by accident. I really didn't mean to, but we're going to shoot it anyways. I may help because I clicked the shadows, but it may brighten up the shadows, but you know, blew out the highlights. So you know, you never know with these things. Okay, so let's show you a photo looking towards the exposure. I'm going to pull it down a little bit so the sun's not in it. Pull it out just a little bit over the beach. I think that's about where we did it with the other one. Okay. And oh, you know what? I messed these up. These are supposed to be JPEGs. So I'm going to go back and redo here. You may not even see the redo here. Okay. Okay, starting all over again. All right, photo down that street there. Show you kind of how that street kind of goes down for a while. And then we'll go out here, show you a photo. You know, keep the sun out here, but we'll show you how it looks when you aim it at the exposure. Okay, I think we got that shot before. Let me kind of line up like I did the other one here. I think that's about how I had it lined up. I think I took a photo kind of like this. I may have been giving you extra photos. So, I know we did this. Let's go over the pier and then look back and shoot a photo down with the sun at the drone's back. I know we did a shot like that. So let me line it up here a little bit here. Maybe pull back a little bit more. Maybe go out this way a little bit more. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I did. I already forget which photos I exactly took, so hopefully these line up and make a difference for you. Let me take one over the beach here. You know what I forgot to do here too, and I didn't really forget to do it, but we're going to do it right now. Now we got all these photos. Now we're going to switch over to that 50 megapixel setting. So we're going to go into settings here, camera, 50 megapixel, and boom. Okay, we're going to try some of these photos over again. So let's do this one. And you see you could hear the delay. It takes a lot longer for this thing to process these 50 megapixels. So if you got to take a lot of pictures real quick, you don't use the 50 megapixel. All right, here we go. I'll look back so you show the the exposure and some of those other shots I got. All right, here's I'm a little not far enough back. Okay, here's a shot that I took without without all that sun blasting you. And that's just the obstacle avoidance going crazy because of the sun. All right, let's pull back a little bit more here, get you that overexposed shot. All right. I can get this one down the street here. Did I take this shot at one point? And we'll do it anyways. 50 megapixel. You see how the kind of the photo button kind of spins there on one of these 50s. Alrighty. Bring it a little bit closer. A little bit more this way. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, that's about it. Let's bring it home. Why we did that? Well, let's bring it home to that one last shot we did. All right, we're almost back to the library now. We're going to do that one last kind of run down the beach that we did before. All right, I'm going to turn it here. We're going to do that run down over the, I call it the dune, run down over the dunes. The dune flight. Okay, here we go. And we're a little bit high. Let's bring it down a little bit. All right. We went right over this, like, you know, behind the fishing pier, between the house and the fishing pier there. We did that shot. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that test of between the Air 2S and the Air 3S. Video and photos only. The other rest of the features on the drone, it's all Air 3S. I think I already mentioned that. Now, anybody that's kind of stumbled across this video and has never, had never owned the Air 2S or the Air 3S, these pictures don't represent the final product you can get out of the drone. The pictures and videos. If you change the settings as far as exposure and white balance and so on, and just all the general photography settings, you can get much better images than I got out of here, or video too, for that matter. And of course, if you shot, the photos in RAW or the video in a D-Log and took them into editors such as Lightroom and Final Cut, you can make the product look much better than I presented here. But this, for this type of video, we just like to do it kind of basic, because a lot of people don't want to see the other things. And what they don't want somebody's editing or settings to help one drone over another. So that's why I kind of kept it all equal with just standard settings. And we did shoot the Air 2S in the 5.4K video, or a 5.3, but we rendered everything out of 4K 30 to keep everything playing well on YouTube and any social media you happen to see this on. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the results, whether you thought one was better than the other, or wasn't much difference at all as far as photo and pictures or whatever, or did you think the 20 megapixel photos from the Air 2S look better than 12 megapixel from the Air 3S, or even the 50 megapixel photos I took for the Air 3S. Let me know down in the comments. I don't want to say one way or the other. I mean, I've watched the stuff so many times. Putting the video together is all kind of a big blur to me at this point. But I will say one thing. I'm not going to be the person say, oh, you must upgrade from the Air 3S, or if you don't have either, you must get the Air 3S. But I will say that if you're coming from the Air 2S only to get improvement with your photos and videos, it may not be a necessary upgrade. But if you're coming from the Air 2S to get an all-around better drone that flies faster, flies longer, has better return to home, has waypoints, has better tracking. I could go on and on. It gets better at everything except non-photo video related than the Air 2S. So the only thing the Air 2S has gone for, not related to photo and videos, it's smaller, more compact, so it fits easier in sort of standard camera bags or anything like that than the Air 3S. But otherwise, it's the Air 3S, not counting video and photos. So, okay, that's it. No, I made this video too long. I'm not going to talk that long here. Just the usual stuff here. If you got anything on the video, give me the thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Ring the bell so you'll know when I put up new videos. And and I'll put some links down below for some products or whatever. Another way to help the channel out using my Amazon affiliate link. So thanks for watching, folks, and we will definitely see you on the next video.